before that.
Oh,
No,
you had one. I asked you about sports, and I've heard you before online talk about how great American sports are
oh
compared
God, so
to
good. All of the
football,
best sports.
which I love
I love
hearing
American
people from
sports.
across the pond lauding American sports. It's great.
I love American sports. I mean, we only have gay sports. We've got soccer, which is for women and homosexuals.
Cricket.
Cricket. What the fuck is cricket?
What?
I don't
No,
know.
I love American sports. Like ice hockey is
Although it
great.
does come with that paddle.
Oh, ice hockey's the best.
Oh, there is no equivalent to ice hockey. It is as good as it
American
gets.
football, fucking amazing. Mainly because I want to have sex with everyone on the field.
Oh,
Those little tight
Even-
pants, you're
even
just
the-
loving it.
No, it's just a field full of like 30 gigantic black guys. I mean, what
But
more
the
can I ask?
offensive linemen have big bellies, and
Yeah, maybe, but not all of them.
Hmm.
I'm a Dolphins fan. So
sorry.
like I follow
Yeah,
them
I'm
a little
sorry.
bit.
You
Yeah,
know you can
well,
pick any team you want, right? You don't live here.
yeah, I don't really have to care that much.
Yeah.
Basketball, awesome, absolutely great. Again, good demographics for me.
I can
Yeah,
see the
yeah.
appeal.
Not a big
Yeah.
hockey fan, I take it.
No, like I like a little bit of ice hockey, but only because it's really violent. You can get like you can kill somebody. I mean, I don't think I'm with Ann Coulter on this. I don't think it's a sport unless you can get seriously fucking injured. I don't think it's a sport unless you could, in theory, die. Nobody dies playing soccer. Nobody dies playing cricket. It's not really exciting unless there's some serious risk of injury or death.
You should check
which
out
is why-
MMA.
Well, MMA is great. Formula One racing, at least we do have that in Europe, that's exciting. Lots of big explosions and whatever. We had a guy die. Was it Ayrton Senna? Had a guy die like 10 years ago. That was good, like wank back material. Yeah. So no, that's real sports involve serious risk.
I agree with you 100%. I often come up with ways to tweak modern sports to make them more dangerous and therefore, in my opinion, more interesting.
Yes.
Baseball is a game that I find, if it's my team, I guess I can watch. If I particularly like a player and his skill set, I can enjoy that. But for the most part, it's such a snooze fest. I feel like they need some pits out there in the field that are concealed. And so when you're running, trying to leap and catch the ball,
And break
every
your
now
leg.
and then, trapdoor,
And
and,
maybe-
you're in the pit with
And maybe the
like
ball
angry
should be
badgers.
like the ball should have like a load of spikes on it, and like one of them is poisoned or something.
Actually, I was thinking that they should use aluminum bats, which hit the ball much faster back at the
So it
the
hurts
fielders.
more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you kill a lot
well,
of
you-
pitchers if you change to that.
You'd kill some pitchers if you changed to aluminum bat, and I'm all for that. I also want at least once.
Although
in every-
as a gay man, I need to look after my pitchers, so I need you to look after those guys.
well, the catcher's got it rough too because I want the baseball to, at random, at least once per game, explode. I just want it to
Good,
blow
yeah,
up at some
good,
point.
just
Yeah.
blow up, and it could be midair, in which case all gravy. But
That's a
it might
home run. Yeah, if it, if you
If
hit the
blows
ball,
up, yeah, yeah, good,
it's an
excellent.
extra point. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
You had a
think-
couple good tips for basketball as well that everybody hated when you brought it up. Like,
Oh, they hated it so
Oh,
much.
you were
because they
so
thought you were being
wrong.
serious. And
They
you're like,
love
"You-
basketball so
They can't
much.
take out. You can't remove two players and have somebody who's. I think Kyle was making stuff up, and I said that there should be a designated hitter on each team who couldn't touch the ball, and his only job was to shove and rough those guys
yeah,
up.
that's
and
really
they
good.
hated it.
My
I think
point
just
the
walk
was,
around
biggest
and
change was he
just
wanted to
push
raise
people.
the rim by 2 feet, so that it
I
looked
want to
like
raise the rim by
50s.
2 fucking feet so that only like 10% of the NBA players can actually dunk the thing. And my point was that this game was invented in Indiana with a bunch of white boys shooting at a peach basket with a hole in it. Now we've got these gigantic black guys with wingspans like jets out there. So get 2 of them off the court and
Yeah.
play 4-on-4.
Every once in a while, they get some guy from like I don't know, Kenya named like Umbugu, and he's like 7'9", and you'll see him, and he's terrible. Weighs 68 pounds, catches the ball, and then will just reach up and drop it in. And it's like there's all the skill, all the potential skill has been removed.
Yeah,
The
Like, make it
four-player
more
thing.
I think in
is
like
the
in
one
soccer
thing-
they should take the goal really narrow so that there's a very high chance that the goalie will get like knocked out by the ball, because it's a huge thing. Like you can't defend the whole thing, so just take the goal really like make it like 2/3 smaller so that people are all like so it's basically a bottleneck and there's at least the potential for injury.
In ice hockey,
make
they've
the
started
field
taking
smaller.
players off of the court, or I'm sorry, off of the ice, and it's really made for like some of the best moments in ice hockey are when there's fewer players. So the fewer players thing in basketball, like I feel like it deserves some sort of preseason experiment to see
Well,
how
you
that
start-
rolls.
You start to develop that sort of the thing that you normally only get in one-on-one sports like tennis, where you can like somebody's eyes lock on to somebody else, and it becomes like a battle of wills, and it's the ultimate showdown with one man, one survivor.
And I'll say something else that most people won't agree with. I would rather see 3-on-3 basketball than the current state of the NBA. I'd rather see the three amazing players play against three amazing players than just the way it is now. I don't care. I don't like basketball though, so I feel like the fewer players, the more interesting it is.
I just watch it with the sound off in slow motion while I'm touching myself. So
yeah, catch the replays on ESPN. That's the way to go.
Bring the trampoline basketball back, Kyle.
Ooh, that was cool.